What are you guys doing right now?
We are collecting all of our supplies, getting them together, getting organized that we collected from our supply drive for Friends of Foster Children Forever.
Awesome. What kind of supplies did you guys get?
School supplies. So yeah, we have folders, notebooks, composition notebooks, binders, pencils, pens, highlighters.
Lots of pencils.
Binders. We're just collecting everything for the kids. Very excited.
Are you guys happy with the collection you were able to make?
Yeah, we've actually had a pretty good turnout. This was the main purpose, what we wanted to do with our project. And we've actually collected a good amount of supplies.
Seems that way.
Hi, Ms. Estrada. Just had some questions to ask you about Friends of Foster Children Forever. Specifically, what do you guys do here?
We have different programs to fulfill different necessities of children in Collier County, Henry County, or Glades County. Our biggest program is academic mentoring. So we assign a tutor to a child and they get 3 hours of tutoring a week. And this is just to help the children not fall through the cracks of, getting left behind in school because they've moved placements. Then we have other programs like emergency supplies, so we have hygiene products for the kids, backpacks with some supplies for their new school. And then we also do summer camp and we do after school activities to help them stay involved.
Oh, awesome, thanks. All right, what type of community events do you guys hold for the foster kids?
We have a few events for the children. Our next event is going to be our back to school fair. So we invite about 350 children to come foster children and we give them everything they need for back to school. So they get shoes, haircuts, dental exams, vision exams, backpack with school supplies, uniforms, or we give them a gift card for clothing. So we get them all set for back to school. And then in December, we do what's called the Gift of Giving, where we invite children to come out and shop for their families, and then they also get to buy something for themselves, and we help them wrap them, so they get to do that. And then we also do some field trips during the fall to either Legoland or Busch Gardens, depending on their age, and we just put them on a charter bus and we take them and we spend the day with them at the parks.
What are some of the largest problems that you've noticed that some of the foster kids go through?
One of the biggest problems, is their academic success, because they are moved, and anytime they're moved, they can be placed back academically 6 months. But we also have that fear of the kids are new, so sometimes they don't fit in, or they feel like they don't have the proper equipment to attend school or to just go on from day to day. So we like to make sure that they have everything they need so they don't have to feel like they're left out.
Since you've started working here, what's been one of your favorite or best moments?
There's a lot of moments that are my favorite moments, but I think it's just seeing the joy in the children. Sometimes, they come in here because we're conveniently located next to the case managers. So sometimes they do come in after a child has just been removed and the child has nothing. So, they're in here, they're scared, sometimes they have siblings, they don't know where their siblings are. So we bring them in here, get them new clothing, get them hygiene products, and then we also have a back room full of toys. So we allow them to pick something, and usually that's that moment where they're like, wow, and they get a smile on their face and they leave out of here holding that new toy and their backpack full of supplies and their new shoes and everything. So those are always good moments. And then going back to the field trips, when we get there, all the kids are like, oh, we're at Legoland, we're at Busch Gardens. So that's always very exciting to see. It's just seeing the joy, because we know that these kids do go through hard times, so being able to bring that joy to them definitely makes everything worthwhile.
All right, and then lastly, I just wanted to ask, what would you say to someone who's considering fostering children?
I think if someone is considering it, they should definitely explore that option. There are classes that they need to take, and you only have to be 21, you don't have to be married, there are no financial restrictions, so it's not like you have to make a certain amount of money, you just have to have the passion and be able to take a child in. So I would definitely recommend, getting involved in the classes and seeing if it's something that you want to do. And what's great is also you can choose what kind of children you want to take in. So if you feel like you can only handle a child, like a toddler or a baby, then you can specify that. If you feel like you can only take in a teenager, you can specify that. But there is a huge need for foster parents right now. So it's definitely something I recommend to everybody to give it a try, even if it's just for an emergency placement.
All right. Thank you so much for your time and help.
Our group set out to collect as many school supplies for Friends of Foster Children Forever that we could, and also collect proceeds to give directly to the foundation to do with as they pleased. Some of our biggest struggles with this project were getting confirmation on when we could hold our events. In return, this made it difficult to start promoting when we wanted to. Our biggest struggle, though, was having the venue of our supply drive fall through just 3 days before it was to take place. This caused us to have to problem solve and reevaluate our plan. We ended up just collecting the supplies ourselves. We used lots of critical thinking skills when planning these events. We needed to figure out where the best places to hold them would be and how best to promote them. We also used lots of civic dialogue when discussing information about our events with our community partner and with the restaurants we worked with. We learned a lot from this project, like how to plan events, how to advertise and promote, how to work together, how things don't always go as planned, and that sometimes you do need a plan B or even a plan C. This project really impacted all of us. I don't really think any of us realize how much it takes for organizations like Friends of Foster Children Forever to do what it is they do. It felt great knowing that what we did will help provide many children with school supplies for the upcoming year. We are grateful for having the opportunity to be able to work with a great organization like Friends of Foster Children Forever and being able to help support local foster children.
So what are you guys doing right now?
We're sorting through all the supplies we got at our children forever.
What kind of supplies did you guys get?
A bunch of school supplies.
We gotta do this again. Oh no. I froze.